If you are anything like me, you're thinking, where the hell's Mike been? You got a home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. It is, whether we like it or not, it's banquet season. This Friday, I am going to be emceeing the Ducks Unlimited banquet. DU for the cool kids. And it's interesting because I've never been to a DU banquet. I've just heard tales of DU banquets, and the guys from Ducks Unlimited, they reached out to me, and I'm going to be emceeing their event. Oh, wrong week to get on the wagon, I'll tell you that much, man. Whoo, boy, debauchery. What's up, Eddie? How you doing, buddy? Yeah. So anyway, keep me posted on that. The deal we were talking about. Just keep me posted. Let me know. Let me know what's up, and we can get that thing going with you. But anyway. So the Ducks Unlimited banquet, I hadn't heard anything from them. They reached out to me a little over a month ago. I hadn't heard anything. I just said, hey, are we still on for this Saturday for doing the MC gig? And they go, well, Friday. I'm like, whew, good thing. And yes, so I will be doing that and participating in that debauchery. And then the following weekend is our Hall of Fame event. The Arizona Outdoor Hall of Fame. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a great evening, as it always is, despite the MC. Yeah, but yeah. So I'm excited. It's going to be two weekends in a row of fun, of outdoor critter group and celebrations. And these guys going just in the general raffle. I think it's probably 100 firearms, just in the general raffle. Raffle too, not even like bidding on it, anything like that. Raffle. So I'm buying tickets. Trust me. Oh yes, I should. As the MC, I should get some tickets, but I don't. I rarely even get to eat at these things. So when I'm emceeing these events, I rarely even sit down and eat. But I will be able to at the Hall of Fame because there's just vignettes that just keep on playing and keep on playing and keep on playing. So I get to go stuff steak into my face and then call it good. Yeah. It was an interesting weekend in the world of tournament fishing. There are huge tournaments. Not bass tournaments, not the stuff you see like Johnny Johnson doing and Scooter Griffin, not those kind. I'm talking big offshore events. And the one that happened last weekend was, I think, the prize money at this thing, just the prize money, the cash money there were white marlin fishing. And they had a couple of other goonfish divisions too, like for the mahi and the wahoos and things like that. Just for the white marlin, $1.27 million. It's big. And it brings that it's and they side things Chevy Silverados, boats, gear, vacations, like everything. It's absolutely wild. It is a huge tournament, and it is neat because this year the second one. Let me see here. The second place finisher was Michael Jordan. Yeah, that Michael Jordan. It was the White Marlin Open, and Michael Jordan's team, his boat, brought in a 71-pound white marlin. The winner was a 72-pound white marlin. And you're like, why are we talking about this, Mike? We don't do it. Because I love offshore fishing. I would go do that. I love me some offshore fishing. But it's interesting that the second place was Michael Jordan. Second place, well, his team. They got these boats just full of people. $400,000. $400,000 for second place. Unbelievable. $700,000, I think, went to the winner, and just like I said, an ungodly amount of money. But here's the reason why I was going to bring this, because it's kind of like a rebound, a bounce back from the garbage of yesteryear. Now, I don't remember the exact year. I think it was last year, but there was somebody who brought in a very, very big marlin. Would have won, should have won, but they were disqualified. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. They were disqualified because a shark bit the tail. So a shark bit the tail, and then the whole team was disqualified. They lost out on $1 million. because a shark bit the tail, and that is they considered that the catch was aided because the shark bit it, so it couldn't fight anymore. So they reeled it in. That is the biggest amount of BS. There's lawsuits involved, and I mean, this, like I said, this is big money. These guys do not go out there and take it lightly. They're not just smoking cigars and drinking beer on the back of the boat, hoping something bites it. I mean, this is an aggressive tournament, and it's yeah, exactly. Michael, bite me. I couldn't believe I was blown away by that. But it's good to see that they rebounded. It's good that they have a solid celebrity presence in Michael Jordan finishing second place. So hopefully those tournaments continue. I know they're going to have them in different countries now as well. So not just out at Cabo way. By the way, there's a lot of things that you can get into as far as tournament fishing. There's a kayak series out here, Eddie, looking at you. There's a kayak series out here that's put on by Lower Gear Outdoors in Tempe, and Lower Gear Outfitters, sorry, in Tempe, and they're free. And there's prize money. It's pretty rad. You just go out there, first light, there's about 30, 40 boats out there, just kind of what they call them boats. The kayaks are out there, and now they just fish all day, come back in. There's goonfish, there's biggest fish, there's smallest fish, there's little side pots. It's great. It's fantastic. And you can get into it, and you don't have to, you don't have to go buy one of those $80,000 glitter rockets and, break the bank. I mean, you get out there in a kayak. You can just pick one up at Cabela's Bass Pro. And you're off and running into the world of tournament fishing, which I have never won anything. I don't. I just get out there and have fun. I'm like, there's guys out like my man Brian Sefchi's out there. Brian Sefchi has basically a fish finder as big as my laptop. I always make fun of him because he gets HBO on that thing. Yeah. Yes, Eddie, you'd have to get up early. Yes, you would definitely have to get up early, as with most fishing, by the way. Or you just stay up late, like with striped bass fishing. That would be fun. I would love to have a striped bass tournament at Lake Pleasant. It's an invasive species. We got to get them all fished out anyway. And man, are they some good eating fish? You guys, striped bass is so good. They don't suspend like largemouth. They don't just sit there. They're constantly moving. So nice firm meat. And if you are going to fry fish, telling you, don't use flour, use salt and vinegar kettle chips. Game change. Yeah, Eddie, it's just absolutely just pull as many as you can out. Pull as many striped bass as you can out. There's no limit on those suckers. I've seen 60, 100 fish stringers. And I mean, I've been out there with Clayton when he was running the striper. He was running basically a striper guide service. And we'd pull in 40, 50 in a night. Yeah, they're fantastic. They're absolutely fantastic. So, but anyway, that would be fun. That'd be something we can get into. That might be something we can put together as a team. Just get out there and fish for some striped bass. I'm down. I am down. Clayton always had a joke. He always had a joke. He said they're a two-tap fish. And trust me, I've been out with him so many times. I've heard him tell this joke every single time. He said a striped bass is a two-tap fish. First, you're going to feel it tap on your line. And then I'm going to be tapping you on the shoulders, telling you to reel in and get new bait because it's gone. He loved that joke. But I love that kind of fishing too. It's almost like bobber fishing. But I mean, you go down there, you get it, your bait down there pretty low, and you're using anchovies, sardines, and you get that pretty low, but you're just staring at it like something is about to happen. I love that. I love holding on to a fishing pole and just knowing that something's going to just tug. And that's, then you set the hook right and you get it. Oh, man. They fight pretty good, too. So, yeah, I would love to. Hi, Katie. Hi, Jade. But I would love to have, I'd love to get a tournament together. Maybe we should work on that. You guys down? I think that'd be a lot of fun. I'm afraid early. I'm a musician. I just Yes, being a rock star has its privileges. You just don't go to bed. You just wait for the sun to come up and you go out fishing. See, that's what you should be into fishing. That should be your thing, man. It should be your thing right away. Just take each one of the shows. Yeah, all about it. Oh, here we go with the emails. You guys send me an email. Yeah. I got caught up on some of my emails this morning, so I'm telling you, I'm working. I'm working it. I'm working the system. But you can get into tournament fishing. It is really, really easy, and there's so many tournaments out here. I just love. That's one of the things I love so much about Arizona, is that you just there's always something to do. There's hunting opportunities 365 days a year. There's fishing opportunities 365 days a year. So yes. Did you hear about the American hunter in Africa that got gored to death by the Cape buffalo? A lot of people don't know this, and it's crazy to think about the Big 10 species in Africa. Okay, the Big 10. 2 of those are responsible for more hunting deaths than the other 8 combined. And those 2 aren't the ones you guess. Obviously, I just said the Cape buffalo, so the Cape buffalo is in there. The second's the hippo. Those are mean mamma jammas. And I mean mean. So yeah, so Cape buffalo and what did I just say? Hippos. Yeah. So a Texas man was killed over the weekend while hunting Cape buffalo in South Africa's Limpopo province. Asher Watkins, 52, was tracking the animal alongside others in his party with the buffalo charged and gored him. The animal was not wounded. Thanks. The safari outfitter was hunting with said the fatal attack was sudden and unprovoked. He said it's a reality that's still hard to put into words, I bet. Yeah. Dude, that's why remember Cecil the lion? Oh gosh, these stories just keep flooding back to me. Cecil the lion, remember everybody, oh God, that was a beloved lion. Africans don't like lions at all. They pick their babies off at bus stops. They do not like lions. They celebrate when a lion goes down. But Cecil the lion, I'll never forget this, that I kept trying to get through to people. I remember I was at KTR at the time. And I was like, do you understand now? That guy was hunting a lion with a bow. He wasn't taking a 400-yard shot with a 300 Win Mag. He was bow range, 40 to 60 yards. If lion wants to kill you, lion's gonna kill you. Yeah. Let's see the current life where. Oh, dude, seriously, man. Africa, man, everything wants to kill you in Africa. Everything. I saw a picture, and I'm trying to find it again, but there was oh man, it was something crazy. It was like there was in one picture, I believe it was a wolf or a coyote, I think, eating a shark while 2 snakes were fighting right near them. What the hell? There's a lot going on. There's a whole lot going on. Anyway, yeah, if you ever have some opportunity to go Cape buffalo hunting in Africa, don't. What? No. Especially with a bow. Like I said, if they want to get you, they're going to get you. And if Cecil the lion wanted to get him, he's going to get him. What's up, Truman? How you doing? Guten Tag. Yes. I am German, so I guess that worked out for me. I want to see if I can find that picture because it was so crazy. But I mean, I say that to everybody when you're out in the desert. Everything wants to kill you in the desert. Everything wants to kill you in the desert. Everything wants to kill you in the forest. Everything wants to kill you with you're eco-tourist. When you're in the ocean, yeah, there's a lot of things that want to take a shot at you in the ocean. But you're an eco-tourist. You are not the apex predator when you're out there. You're just not. If you're out deer hunting or elk hunting in the high country and a bear wants to get you, bear's going to get you. Mountain lion wants to get you. Mountain lion want to get you. It's always something. It's just always something. And I tell you that you just keep your head on a swivel. It's tough when you're out to the when you're dove hunting, because dove hunting is still snake season. Right around the corner, September 1st, 2 weeks away. And you just snakes everywhere. And you're going down, you knock a bird down and you're going through the bushes and all that, and you're looking around. Yeah. That's like, dude, back up. Chris, did you send Mike that pic? I don't know. What pic did you send me? Oh, the pic of the Bearizona? Oh, dude, yeah, I forgot to get back to you on that. Yeah, apparently in Bearizona, there's a big money tank that people have been donating for Wildlife for Tomorrow. I'm the vice president of Wildlife for Tomorrow. I even asked Queen Bee. I was like, did you get a check, or do we get cash? What is this? It's been there forever. Because we had in October, we were there. We were there in October, and it was there. It had some stuff in there. It was crazy because it had a ton of cash in it. I'm like, okay, where's the cash? Do we get the cash? I want the cash. So thanks for sending that over. But I didn't know there were still, but we hadn't gotten anything. I don't know. It's probably one of those things like, the person that was putting it together, the person that set it all up, went to another job or was fired or retired or something like that. And the money just sitting there. But it's a big glass tank full of money. And I want it. Yeah. Well, not for me. But every time you went night fishing, you got skunked at Pleasant? Yeah. The drop lights are the way to go, dude. If you're gonna fish for striped bass, the drop lights are the way to go. The green lights, because then all the little bait fish come to the light. They're like, "Ooh, the light," and then keeps the stripers around there. Yes, right, Grizz. There was a lot of big dollars in there. Dang, I reach out to Arizona, but how do you do that? You're like, hey, you got our logo up there, and people are donating. You want to whack that up? If you want to cut a little off the top, go for it. But we'd like to see the dough. That's for sure. We'd definitely like to see the money. I mean, we're a 501c3. We're a nonprofit organization. We'd love to get our hands on that. Big old stacks of cash, fistful of dollars. So yeah, we'd love to do that. And I can't find the picture. Yeah, see, that's it. And now we don't even have Rhonda anymore because she's in orientation. Yes. Let's see here. What did I? No, I can't find it. What? Oh, I guess there's a problem with wake boats. Okay. New study found that wake boats should operate in deeper water than other power boats because of the damage they cause to lake beds. No way. You think about it, that makes total sense. I mean, these wake boats are crazy. So, yeah, so let's see what it's got here. See, it's not that we are for or against wake surfing. It's that we need the data. The study led author Andrew Rigsworth, referring to a related study that was conducted in St. Anthony's Falls Laboratory in 2022. It's a clear issue because we hear about it daily, and our goal is to provide unbiased research. Okay, good. But so, okay, weight also plays. So there's wow. Okay. Hold on, Mike. Get it together here, buddy. Hold on. There we go. The weight of the boats, and by the way, people put big water bladders in those boats. I don't know if you've seen these. They put the big water bladders in there. What's up, Lynn? And it pushes the boat down. It makes the boat deeper, so the wakes are bigger. And that is, if you're wakeboarding or wake surfing, that is obviously the goal. Yes. What is with the big poaching news from Arizona where killed elk and ram and just left them there? Oh, dude. Yeah, I got to look that up. I'll be with the guys this coming week, so I'll be with the Game and Fish guys, so I'll find out what happened to that. Yeah, You know how bad that's the P word here on the show. You know how bad I hate poaching, hate poachers. But that takes it to a new level when you just shoot it and leave it there. I mean, there's people that have poached and they have they've harvested it, they process it, they put the bone on the wall. That's bad because you're poaching, but then just to leave it there is just, it's got to go to a whole new level of crime to me. That's just and still, if we don't up the penalties for poaching, it's not going to end. It's not going to end. But I'm telling you that if it's a $10,000 fine and 30 days in jail for poaching, then I say that poaching and leaving the animal there to waste, to rot, now we're talking 20,000 and 60 days in jail, like double it. Because each animal has an assigned value to it. So their fines are what that basically what and I don't know the numbers. I was just throwing that out there. If it's an elk, it's 5,000, or deer, it's 2,000, whatever it is. But they have assigned value for poaching punishments. But that's just sick. That's just absolutely sick. An elk and a ram. Damn. God. I tell you what, it's been I'd say 6 months in jail. Yeah. But we're not going to get rid of poaching unless we get serious about the actual punishments. The actual punishments for poaching need to at least double. It's just so hard because Game and Fish has the unit managers. They are sworn peace officers. They can arrest you for anything. They can pay you a DUI. They can do anything. They are cops. But there's not a lot of them. So if you call Operation Game Thief, they're not going to, you're not going to hear sirens blazing a few minutes later. You got to get as much information as you can and give it to them, and they'll just kind of take it there and investigate it from there. I was out dove hunting in Arlington once. And these guys were out they were just 6 of them in the back of a pickup truck, and they were driving around and just shooting everything that flew by them. And I looked like I didn't even care. Like I didn't have a care in the world. I wasn't there to start a fight with a bunch of guys with guns. So I just kind of, I kind of moseyed around to where I can get a picture of the license plate and picture of them doing what they were doing. I never heard anything about it after that. Never heard anything about it. So don't know. A lot of people get away with this stuff. A lot of people get away with this stuff. I mean, fishing too. I mean, you look at these people just going out and just, the community fishing program, where it has the stock trout and catfish in these park lakes, these park ponds, and then you can go fish there. It's fantastic. I think it's great. Teaches kids how to fish. I always took the kids there because it was usually next to a playground, so I could fish, and the kids could fish. And when they got bored, they're like, "I'm just gonna go hang out on the swings." Okay, cool, a lot of fun. But anyway, those things get fished out like that. Fished out like in with a quickness. Because that's poaching. That's poaching. If you take more than your limit, that's poaching. And the community pond program, the community fishing program, you used to call it the urban fishing program. The community fishing program is just rife with poaching. Just as soon as it's stocked, it's gone. Because they will come in there quick. That's funny too, because like the catfish. I remember the Surprise, across from the stadium, the spring training facility in Surprise. They would launch the catfish. They stock the catfish, and the catfish would all hang out in one spot. They'd all just hang out just one spot. It's pretty damn easy to catch them. Just throw a chicken liver right over there and just wait. There you go. Don't even have to wait long because you know where they're at. But anyway, yeah, poaching is absolutely disgusting, and it's the P word here on the show. So that breaks my heart. An elk and a ram. Damn. Yeah. Again, they have decoys. Oh, I love this. They have decoys that move. Like basically, it's a deer. It's moving. Let's move his head down. This and that. Yep. And they'll put them out in the middle of these farm fields and all that. and just wait for somebody to come along spotlighting. Pop. They got holes all over these damn things. But that's it. I mean, that's a sting. You're sitting there waiting for someone to take a shot at the deer, at the decoy deer. And then you're arrested. And yeah. So hopefully, yeah. I don't even know what that does. Like you didn't poach. You shot something that wasn't real. So weird. I gotta get the game thief guys on here and we'll talk about it. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that as well. And the cowgirl, we're gonna get her on there as well. We're gonna talk to her about wrangling up these horses and doing what she does and how she has been sabotaged in every single way you could be sabotaged. So we'll get her on here the next day or two. So you guys are the best. You guys are so much fun. We were just all over the place today, and it's by design. Yeah. I'm just glad you were all along for the ride. All right. And apparently, Grizz, if there's something to send me a picture. Yeah. If there's a cool picture to be sent, I would like to see it, please. And I will find that picture of the coyote eating the shark. So weird. But anyway, this is the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of State Nation world that we live in. We'll see you mañana, everybody.